Hi, this is Scott with a few of the updates to our Google universe. I love this little tool that came out last month on Android devices. This little tool is called Automated Quote Cards. What you do is find a quote or something online that you want to share. Just highlight the selection, click Create Card, and then select one of the free pre-designed cards that you can share via text or social media with friends or your fans. Kind of neat add-on or add-in to the Android system. Probably will roll out to iOS system soon. Hopefully you can see this on your device now. Here's an interesting update. Google purchased this company called PlaySpace, which is a video, screen share, and whiteboarding collaboration tool. Google hasn't shared what they have planned on using PlaySpace for, whether to embed the built-in tools into their current products, or perhaps they just want to acquire the creatives that put it all together. Time will tell. Looks pretty cool. Here's a fun tool that has come back to us from the past. You used to be able to make phone calls from Google Hangouts. So now on the mobile version of Google Meet, you can start a spontaneous one-on-one phone call with members of your team or friends from your contacts through the Google Meet app on the mobile device. Google is thinking that instead of setting up a Meet session, an impromptu video call will suffice. I think it's just one more step in Google's initiative to make everything hybrid capable. Go figure. Just call if you have a question. Why didn't we think of that? Next is a simple user interface update to Google Forms. The Settings option has moved down next to the Responses tab, instead of a gear icon in the upper right corner. Not very complicated update. Probably one you've already seen if you've been onto Forms lately. But it's an update, hopefully, that will improve the new user experience. This is the first of two updates for Google Sites. This update allows you to restore a single page within Google Sites. The ability to restore previous edits has been available for a while, but now users will have the ability to restore a single page instead of resetting the entire site. The second update to Google Sites is the ability to create a new theme for your Google Sites. You can create highly stylized theme by choosing different fonts and color schemes. Google has now embedded the ability to turn on live translated captions from within the Google Meet application. The ability to have live translated captions is not new, but it has only been available as a workaround until now using the Google Translate extension in the Chrome browser. This does pretty much the same thing, but is built into the Google Meet Settings tab. Finally, after all this time, Google has added the ability to insert a watermark into Google Docs. I remember using this in college when I wanted to turn in a draft or work with a colleague, and I wanted to make sure that they knew that this was not the final version. I imagine you can also use this for copyright infringement protection as well, if necessary. This is a slick tool that should be rolling out to Chrome OS soon. The ability to use Google Lens searching capability inside of the Chrome OS operating system. If you're unfamiliar with Google Lens, it lives on most Android and iOS devices and has the ability to take pictures of 3D objects and 2D objects and text, then immediately search the web for more information on those objects. This update will allow students to select a part of the screen and have Google Lens automatically search for matching materials and further information about an object, an image, or a text. Very useful if you're teaching your students to do some critical vetting on the sources of their images or text. There are workarounds now to be able to do some of this searching on your own, but this offers an easy built-in version for students. Last but not least, Google has produced a 52-page PDF teacher's guide on their Google Arts and Culture resources. If you're not familiar with Google Arts and Culture, this site has a tremendous amount of interesting and educational materials that have been curated by Google. There are interactive and immersive experiences, primary source materials, and much, much more on this extensive site. Definitely pass this on to your teachers and not just the art teachers. Well, that's it. That's some of the good stuff that's coming your way from Google. Thanks.